welcome our guest judges, Ma'am Rita Lisa and Ma'am Vandana and Sardesai, our principal, Reverend Father Damodar Cardoso, staff, and of course, our enthusiastic participants and students. I now invite Rizal Fernandez from 11th Science B to introduce our first guest judge.
Good morning, Reverend Father Principal, staff members, and my dearest audience. I am Rizal Fernandez from class 11 Science B, and with great pleasure, I welcome our first judge, Mrs. Rita Lisa, for today's 8th class debate competition. Mrs. Rita Lisa is a postgraduate in English and Psychology. She has done her Bachelor in Education and holds a graduate diploma in guidance and counseling. With her qualifications, she is a soft skills trainer, neuro-linguistic programming expert, a mental wellness coach. Being in the field of teaching for about 30 years, mentoring and counseling has been her passion. She has trained various school and college students as well as corporates in building and enhancing their life skills. Besides, she is also an author of the book Unleash Your Mental Wellness and Quotient. She is presently teaching at Sri Bhumika Higher Secondary School, Korean. She is an educator by profession, trainer by passion, and a coach on a mission to transform lives. She is of the firm belief that every moment and every situation we are in is an opportunity for us to grow and be better.
I now request Faye to hand over a token of our love and appreciation to Ma'am. Now, I kindly invite Myra Silvera from 11th Thomas A to introduce our second judge. Good morning, Reverend Father Principal, staff members, and my dear friends. I am Myra Silvera from class 11th Thomas A, and it gives me immense delight to introduce our second judge, Mrs. Vandana and Sardesai, for today's inter-class debate competition. Mrs. Vandana completed her post-graduation in English literature at Goa University and is also a SAT qualified. She has organized several competitions such as poetry, vocabulary contests, debates, elocution competitions, poster competition, and many more. She also makes time for painting, gardening, and blogging, and also has a very own enterprises, Vandana Delicacy for sweets and Plantamania selling variety of plants. She has been working as an assistant professor in English at Tempe College of Arts and Science and B.M. Sanlamkar College of Law, Miramar, for past 21 years. As a teacher, she loves to tap the hidden talents of students and believes that every student is talented. Thank you, Myra. And I invite Audrey to hand over a token of my love and appreciation. The moderator for today's session is our very own Sir Rajesh from the Thomas faculty. Debating with elegance, cultivating graceful discourse. Welcome to this exhilarating debate competition. Today we gather to engage in thoughtful discourse, exchange diverse perspectives, and challenge our intellects. With minds arguments go, when the clash of ideas commence, in fostering an environment of values, understanding, and intellectual growth. Today, 10 classes will be competing to emerge as winners in the school. I now invite Teacher Cheryl to brief us about the rules of the debate.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, judges. Good morning, moderator, Sir Rajesh. The exciting inter-class debate is finally here. I am here to share with you the criteria by which your performance will be evaluated. These criteria are designed to ensure a fair and insightful assessment of your persuasive abilities. Here's what you need to keep in mind. Team members, be alert. Be persuasive. Captivate the audience with your well-articulated points. This is a must in order to have an added advantage to your side of the topic. Present your ideas coherently and crisply. Here again, a clear presentation will help and captivate the attention of your audience. Back your position with strong reasoning and strong evidence. Convincing arguments, here again an added advantage. Have evidence and facts and data all in front of you to make your side of the topic again substantial. At the rebuttal round, show your versatility by addressing opposing views and with a lot of confidence. Alright? With these few words, I congratulate both the team members and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
The topic that we will be debating on now is, there are better opportunities abroad than in India, therefore advantage abroad. Invite the moderator on stage.
Good morning, respected members of the fraternity, esteemed judges, my dear students. A warm welcome to Much Awaited Debate 2023 here at the Bosco High Secondary School, Panjim. We are honored to have with us distinguished judges, Mrs. Adita Disa, from Bhumika High Secondary School, Pariye, and Dr. Vandana Sardesai, lecturer at Don Bosco College of Arts and Science, Miramar. Today's event is graced by the presence of aspiring debaters from class 11 Arts and 12 Commerce Speed. The theme for the engaging discourse is, there are better opportunities abroad than in India. Therefore, advantage abroad. Repeat the topic. There are better opportunities abroad than in India. Therefore, advantage abroad. Class 11 Arts will be advocating for the motion, while the opposing viewpoint will be presented by class 12 Commerce B. I introduce the participants of both the teams. The proposition class for today's team. The first speaker is Shalom Esther Fernandez, Ratha Karapurkar, Dhruv Naik, Arya Manzrekar, and Nicole Marana. Opposition class, that is 12 Commerce B. The first speaker is Sherwin Waj, Nathan Deabru, Siddharth Kitur, Velroy Fernandez, and Sam Afonso. The debate will go in the following format. Round 1, introducing the topic in 1.5 minutes by every speaker. Round 2, presenting concrete arguments, again 1.5 minutes. Round 3, backing up with the statistical data, 1.5 minutes. Round 4, summarizing key points, where there will be only one speaker from each team. Round 5, vigorous rebuttal exchange, 3 minutes will be allotted. Round 6, navigating judges, that is the question from the judges for both the teams. And round 7, engaging audience question, which that is 2 questions will be asked for both the teams. This year, we have initiated the Best Orator Award, and the best orators from each class will be chosen by our esteemed guest. So let's address this exchange of ideas, articulate thoughts as we explore the topic at hand. The stage is set. The minds are ready. Let's debate because it is better to debate a question without settling it than to settle a question without debating. So I will invite the proposition team, class arts, the first speaker up on stage.
A better life starts with better choices. Respected moderator, members of the jury, my worthy opponents, and you, my dear friends. Today, Class 11 Arts is here to propose the idea that there are better advantages abroad than in India. Thus, advantage abroad. One of the main reasons as to why students go abroad is because of employment and job prospects. The chance to learn from the most qualified and globally collaborate with them is something that can accelerate professional development. Advanced industries and technological advancements abroad ensure that individuals can work on cutting-edge projects. Working abroad exposes one to a diverse work environment, helping them to develop a more open-minded and adaptable approach to their career. Financial security, social welfare, infrastructure, advanced healthcare systems, etc. are some of the various prospects that countries abroad offer for a better standard of living. As we reiterate the hypothesis, stating these points will help us to prove that there are better opportunities abroad than in India. Thus, advantage abroad. Thank you.
Thank you. The next speaker is from the opposition team.
A very good morning, dear Father Principal, esteemed judges, respected moderator, dear audience, and my worthy opponents. My team shall promise me oppose the topic that there are better opportunities abroad than in India. To what we are about to present against our worthy opponents, 11 Arts. We have a sub-aim to make everyone acknowledge the numerous opportunities that India provides itself. India is a developing country with numerous opportunities provided. India has provided numerous opportunities for many youngsters present, which creates a huge gap for them to grow and develop in this country. As we move forward, this will be elaborated through our debate, and I wish my worthy opponents the very best.
Thank you. Now the second speaker from the proposition team.
highlight the undeniable facts that vividly illustrate the advantage abroad. Firstly, WHO ranks France, Norway, Italy and Germany higher than India in terms of healthcare quality and accessibility. Modern infrastructure abroad include well-established transport networks, energy systems, urban planning, etc. For most skills, an individual gets paid more, both in real or exchange-adjusted terms. Countries like the US, Canada, Singapore, Australia have much higher average incomes than India. Countries abroad foster the world's leading industries. Silicon Valley hosts giants like Apple, Google, and Facebook. Institutions like MIT, Stanford, and Harvard offer interdisciplinary programs and advanced research facilities which outline the IITs in various disciplines. Various countries abroad provide ample funding for research and study, proving their commitment to global collaboration. The Indian government too provides scholarships to study abroad. Countries abroad have a strong culture of dignity of labor that's reflected in their fair wages, inclusive labor laws, strong worker rights, etc. Flexible work schedules, remote work, and policies like parental leave prioritize individual needs. Paid vacation is mandated by law and integrated into workplace culture. These facts compel us to embrace the global horizon where opportunities abound and priorities knows no bound. Thank you.
Next from the opposition team.
I'm Sam Alfonso and I'm going to provide concrete details supporting my talk. 1. Obstacles in accessing opportunities abroad. Visa approval issues, high travel costs, adjusting to the new environment, safety risks, high cost of living, expensive education, facing discrimination problems, etc. Whereas in India, education is cheaper, living in India is more hospitable and cheaper, plus it is a rapidly developing market, thus unendingly provides new opportunities. 2. Market for business is better and extremely vast in India than abroad. Renowned companies like Amazon, Suzuki, Tata, Infosys, Apple make huge sales in Indian markets. This is backed by statements by the CEOs like Tim Cook of Apple, etc. themselves speaking good about the immense market opportunities in India. Indian consumers have a high tendency to fall for trends and thus provide a very large target to consumers for well-marketed companies. 3. Education in India constantly developing. I'd like to speak about my own school taking the initiative towards interactive goals to better the quality of education. The new education policy was also launched to boost the quality of education in India. India also has top-notch colleges like IIT, IIM, AIMS, etc., whose degrees are respected with great valor. I'd like to present evidence where Dr. Kim who spoke about immense opportunity in Indian markets. And I'd like to quote Panjim of India in the case of racism faced by Rashmi Samant at Oxford. She was forced to step down as Union President over criticism. Thank you.
Next.
I am Luke. The Indian migration rate has improved and continues even today with 18 billion Indians living overseas, accounting for 3.6% of the world migration population of 281 million. The largest concentration of Indian migrants are found majorly in Gulf countries and North America, with 3.5 million Indians living in the UAE and 2.5 million Indians living in Saudi Arabia. As of 2022, 7,70,000 Indian students were recorded of having settled abroad after finishing their higher education there itself. Other reasons to back up as to why Indians are leaving the country are crime cases against women and children in the country have been recorded, and it states that there is a rise in the crime rates up to 16.2% as published by the NCRB and the NCW. Another reason because of low graduation to employment rate in the country, with only 53% graduates being employed, which is very less compared to 96% of employment in the US and 78% in the UK. The Indian visa is one of the biggest in the world. The visa allows free entry to only 28 countries. 22 lakh Indians abandon their Indian citizenship as India doesn't allow dual citizenship. Thank you.
Good morning, judges and people. India offers better opportunities compared to foreign countries with statistical data in several key areas. Growth in India's GDP. India's GDP for the financial year 2020 to 2021 was 2.6 trillion US dollars. And India's GDP for the financial year 21-22 was 3.8 trillion US dollars. India's GDP grows at a rate of 8.7% as compared to USA, whose GDP growth is only 5.9%. The aim of presenting these figures is to show the rate of advancement of markets in India, indicated to point out opportunities for setting up businesses in India, as well as new and upcoming job opportunities. The rapid growth of the GDP of the country is always a good sign, because when the GDP growth is strong, firms hire more workers, they can afford to pay higher salaries and wages, which lead to consumers spending more on goods and services. The scope of the Indian markets is depicted by the following example. In November 2021, Mensa Brands raised $135 million at a valuation of $1.2 billion, making it the fastest Indian startup to reach unicorn status. Moving on to opposing education abroad, MSM has cited a government report stating that only 22% of Indian students who studied abroad between 2015 and 2019 were able to secure a professional position. Thank you.
Presented by my teammates. Opportunities abroad appear more appealing than those in India. One primary factor is the wider range of industries and specialized fields present in foreign countries, leading to a more diverse career options. Abroad, individuals often benefit from exposure to diverse work environment, promoting linguistic and interpersonal skills and expanding horizons, while India offers its own unique challenges such as high competition, limited resource, and its complex framework can often deter potential growth. However, opportunities abroad offers the promise of holistic growth both personal and professionally. This blend of career advancements and personal development makes seeking opportunities abroad a more compelling avenue for comprehensive growth. So, instead of wondering where your next vacation is, maybe you should set up a life you don't need to escape from. Thank you for your attention.
Now the next from the opposition team.
In conclusion, we firmly believe that there are better opportunities in India than abroad. We believe that there are many great opportunities in India and that our young Indians should not feel compelled to go abroad to find success. There are many reasons why we believe this. Firstly, India is one of the fastest growing economies in the world. This is boosting India's share of global manufacturing, expanding credit availability, creating new businesses, and spurring a boom in consumer spending. Secondly, the cost of living in India is much lower compared to many developed countries. Its GDP per capita is $7,200 compared to other economic powerhouses like China and Brazil. This is an advantage because this means young Indians can live comfortably on a low salary and save their money for their future and invest it for them. Thirdly, India is a very vibrant and diverse country with a rich culture. This means that young Indians can have a unique and fulfilling experience, not just working but also living in India. We believe that young Indians should be proud of their country and its potential. They should not feel like they have to leave India to find success. There are many great opportunities here, and we encourage you young Indians to stay and build a better future for yourself and your country. Thank you.
Okay. We have come to the end of the first round. It's always said that it's okay if you disagree with me, as I can't force you to believe in me, but debate will continue for the quality growth. With this vote, we move on to the second round, presenting concrete arguments, which will be for 1.5 minutes, and I will request audience not to collect in between. Once the rounding is over, you can collect for all the participants together instead of clapping in between and this one. Okay, so the second round is presenting concrete arguments, and okay, so we go to the rebuttal round, that is round 5. Judges, please take the note of this, which will be for 3 minutes. Yes, please go.
In a world of economic uncertainties, how can you guarantee that opportunities abroad won't vanish while India's resilient economy continues to offer a lot of stability?
Even after India overtook UK to become the world's 5th largest economy, an average Brit is richer than an average Indian. Because there's better distribution of capital in Europe than in India.
You can also ask some questions.
Allow me to repeat the question. We are asking how the opportunities that abroad provides won't vanish given stability in Indian opportunities. The average UK residents income level in Indians is around. So
So, as we know, in foreign universities, every professor has 2 mandates, that is, teaching and research, and they don't complete their tenure without completing both of these things. So these professors will be doing research regularly. So they will be updated with the regular news and with the latest knowledge. Now this is something that does not happen in India. What is your stance on this?
In India, the chartered accountants, every year they have to have a book which gets updated yearly, and they have to update themselves according to the accounting standards. So that is one point where our class is updated, and a majority of the professors in colleges have PhD. They are doing researches. They are even tend to work along with the students in their research papers. It's a fact. It does happen in India as well.
Look at statistics. How many professors? We stated us that every professor in abroad has teaching mandates and research, and they don't complete the tenure without completing both of these things. We stated every professor. Prove your statistics.
Professor in colleges.
Let me repeat my question. In foreign universities, every professor has two mandates, i.e. that is teaching and research, and they won't complete their tenure without completing both of these things. So these professors will be doing research regularly, so they'll be well equipped with latest knowledge.
Body opponents. There are over 1,000 universities and 45,000 colleges in India. So are you trying to tell us that we employ uneducated and teachers who do not complete their tenure to teach us? Are you sure about it? Can you provide us statistics that
question also. We have 3 minutes. Okay, so time out for both the teams. We go on to the next round. Yeah, sorry. The second question from the opposition team.
By suggesting opportunities are better outside, are you turning a blind eye to the success stories and growth potential of countless Indians who have made their fortunes within the very country?
Can you repeat the question?
By suggesting opportunities are better outside, are you trying to turn a blind eye to the success stories and growth potential of countless Indians who have made their fortunes within the very country?
make it fast.
Seeking better opportunities abroad does not exactly mean that we are neglecting India.
Firstly, when we say that there are better opportunities abroad, we are not discrediting India. And a person who has potential can, succeed anywhere, whether it is in India or abroad.
That's lovely information, but my question was by suggesting opportunities are better outside, are you turning a blind eye to the success story that come within the very country? I'm not asking that you're turning a blind eye, discrediting.
So we are not.
Yes, that's now we'll move on to the question of the proposition B.
It has been seen that India lacks major facilities and finances required for said facilities in places where they are most needed, especially in smaller, undeveloped localities, whereas importance for facilities and requirements is given carefully abroad. How will you elaborate on this topic?
Point one, the government is stressing on the new education policy, the implementation of the new education policy, promoting education in India in all sectors. Point two is the increase in union budget allocation for education in India.
That is not what we are asking. We are asking what about the facilities especially needed in smaller and undeveloped localities, where importance for facilities are required is given carefully abroad.
India has received its independence 75 years ago. US is very old country. We are working on it. We are a developing nation.
Whereas abroad it is already developed. Why is India not there? 75 years of independence is there, but India is a third world country where we are 25 years backward in technology. Why is that still there?
Are we 25 years backward in technology?
As stated before, yes we are.
See, US has been an independent country for 247 years, Germany 440, India mere 75 years, and it's been only 32 years since we entered the global market. Within this very short period of 32 years, we are on par with other countries. How can you disprove us with statistics?
Audience, please join us. Okay, so we have come to the end of this round. That was the debated round.
deliberation, I've come to know that, that there are better opportunities abroad and it's better to settle there because of the infrastructure and all. But as they had said, Yola, you don't deny the fact that, just a moment, you don't disagree to the, just when I wrote it down, that in India also there are better opportunities, and you are also open to the fact that India provides infrastructure and education now. So, as Indians who have stayed back abroad or are entrepreneurs, what do you think they have, like in their conscience, or what is that service they can provide being there to the Indians here? The service as such. I think it did cover in your proposition, but as NRIs, what do we expect in India from them? Or the OCI holders?
You got the question? That's good. Shall we move on to the next thing?
India receives highest revenues from NRI. Revenues money from NRI. They send their families in India. They are supporting their families.
Benefit from so much of brain drain and so many of them are gone abroad.
Brain drain is a valid concern. It's important to view it from a broader perspective. It ultimately benefits India through knowledge transfer, collaborations, and eventual return of enhanced experience.
Knowledge exchange, you said. Especially NRIs.
Say about this.
I think you should, as you know that there are, they may have said it, but you must be aware that as NRIs we have so many projects coming up, and our Prime Minister has been visiting every country and inviting them
you, teacher. Now, the next question comes from the second judge, Dr. Lamina Sardesai, to the opposition.
You all spoke about the job opportunities which are available in India. How can we improve the job opportunities for the people residing in India? How can we motivate the Indians to stay back in India and contribute to the nation?
Yes, come on. We are falling short of time.
Technological advancement in the field of education is one. Two is promote entrepreneurship, which is already in process. Three suggested increase in union budget allocation to the education sector. As well as I would like to emphasize again on education because that will provide a huge job opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, judges. Now we move on to the last round of this debate. Engaging audience question.
My question is to the 11th arts class. If job opportunities abroad are faced with various downsides like racism, no appreciation from colleagues, separation from families, high cost of living, and healthcare problems. So how can you say that job opportunities abroad are better than India, also considering the fact that India is a rapidly developing nation? So how can you say that the job opportunities abroad are really worth it?
Countries abroad have a strong culture of dignity of labor that's reflected in fair wages, inclusive labor laws, strong worker rights, etc. Flexible work schedules, remote work and policies like parental leave prioritize individual needs. And verification is mandated by law and integrated in workplace culture. What about the caste system in India?
My question is to the 11th Commerce team. The opposition team's member Welljoy has stated before, India has a lot of opportunities for youngsters, and India is a fastly growing economy. And India has provided better education system and policies. In India, in the government schools and even in this school, textbooks have not been changed almost from 2006. Even the government has been providing scholarships to move abroad for jobs and for education. If India is so good with its education, why is it that the government itself is providing opportunities for us abroad?
Okay, that was great. We have come to the end of the first debate between the 11th Arts and the 12th Commerce Stream. There are not tough opponents in the debate, but the issues are always tough. This topic, there are better opportunities abroad than in India, therefore advantage abroad was a tough issue to discuss, to debate. And I will congratulate both the teams, that is the proposition team, 11th Arts, and the opposition team, 12th Commerce B. They have participated in this debate well. I thank all the audience who are present here. Also, I thank judges of this debate, both the judges of the debate, and also the proposition and the opposition team. Thank you.